Great day to be involved. You know, I thought our team showed some resiliency. We found a way to win, and we talk about, you know, playing winning football and all the things that happen throughout the course of a game. And a game can be decided by 2 or 3 plays, but you never know which 2 or 3 plays they're going to be. And I thought our kids showed some resiliency. Marquez North obviously made a big-time play, but hats off to Justin Worley too. You know, he was poised, stood in the pocket, you know, and then Mike Pilardi. You know, it's been a long time coming, and so it was great to see there. I thought defensively we did a great job. You know, they're a very, as we all know, an explosive football team, and they're going to get their plays. They're going to get their points because they're a good football team. But again, defensively, third downs, I thought we did a really good job. You know, we talked about having to play extended plays on offense. You know, we wanted to get to the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th play of drives. And we talked to our players all week long about getting that, making conditioning a factor. And I thought our kids embraced that. I thought they did a great job. So it's just the next win. It's a big one, but it's win number 4. And it gets us one step closer to our goal. But I'm just excited for our seniors, our fans, and you know, you find out a lot about your football team when we made a play to win at the end of the game, and that's what I'm most pleased with. So I'll answer any questions.
What did you tell your guys in the locker room, number 1, number 2? Talk about getting up there with the band afterwards and celebrating.
Well, you know, we're on fall break, and the crowd was outstanding, and this is a great home field advantage. Our fans are incredible. Thank you to the students that stayed, and our band is a part of us. And so to be a part of that, and that was a way of saying thank you. You know, our players, the Marlon Wallses, the Corey Millers, you know, I could go on and on, Juwan James, you know, all these seniors, you know, Stone, you know, just on and on and on. I let them enjoy it, you know, and celebrate it. And, you know, we believe in the way we train. Obviously, being in the SEC, it doesn't get any easier. We all know what's up next week. But I'm just really proud of our players and the leadership and all the things that they've been through. And they haven't wavered. You know, they haven't flinched one bit.
Well, obviously, it speaks to the defense coach with only scoring 6 points in the second half and still being able to come out with the win.
Well, you know, defensively, I thought we played pretty well all game. You know, we got to get the quarterback runs, but Connor Shaw's a talented quarterback, and we knew that coming in. So we talked about being resilient. You know, we got to improve greatly in our tackling. You know, we didn't tackle very well, and I don't know if that's, you know, coming off the work week, the bye week, I don't know, but we got to get some things improved immediately. But, you know, I thought for the most part our special teams did a great job. And, you know, they're a top 10 football team, so they're going to make you earn everything that they get.
Butch, was it simply faith in your defense there with about 3 minutes left, 4th and 4 midfield when you fired, or what went into you?
Well, we had all 3 timeouts. And, you know, just like the first half, we played the field position game. And Mike had been doing such a great job with his pooch kicking that, you know, I figured we got all 3 timeouts. Let's try to pin them down there. All we did is we needed a field goal to win, play the field position. And I've been in that scenario a number of times as a head coach. And so it was all thought out, but our kids got to make plays. And we found a play, but the thinking was, you know, pin them down, play the field position game, you know, force a 3 and out. You know, Shaw was out, so their backup quarterbacks in the game have unbelievable faith and trust in our defense. We knew they'd run the football and play the field position game. And now, you know, instead if you go for it on 4th and 3, 4th and 4th there, that's basically an all or nothing play. You know, you're rolling the dice. And if you don't get it, they have the ball at midfield, they get a first down or 2, game's over. So I was going by the percentage game, and our kids executed and did a great job.
You noted that you just needed to build on your confidence in Mike. And how far out were you confident in sending Mike out there for the game wins?
You know, his range has been anywhere upwards to 50, 51. And, you know, Mike and I were in line at dinner last night, and I looked at him because he told me he was going to have the game winner at Georgia. So I looked at him this time, I said, you got the game winner tomorrow, right? He looked at me and said, I got you, Coach. And he's performing exceptionally well for us.
You talk about Justin really maturing. What really turned the light on for him the last couple of weeks? He's playing more to win versus not to lose.
Well, I think first of all, the players around him. You know, the quarterback gets a lot of attention, but I think our guys out on the perimeter, you know, have really stepped up. You know, again, Marquez North, Alton Howard, you know, those guys made some big plays for us today. And we were down Josh Smith, you know, who was ill and tweaked his hamstring. So I think the players around him are making plays. And I said it, he's going through that maturation phase of being a starting quarterback day in and day out. People don't realize the mental grind that it is through the course of a long season. Every week is a new week. Every week is a new life in the world of football. The game plan changes, the mental effort, the mental intensity that it takes, and it takes its toll. And I tell you what, he's playing with a lot of confidence and he's gritty. You know, he's playing with a lot of grit right now.
Which I know you don't like to worry about what came before you, but this snapped a 19-game losing streak against ranked opponents. Does this have a chance to be a program-turning or program-changing type victory?
Well, you're the first that brought that up. I had no idea. I don't really concern myself what's going on with the past. All I know is this is Team 117 and we're building our football program and getting it back. I think it helps in the matter of belief. You know, I thought our team, you know, took a valuable step forward 2 weeks ago, and it was gut-wrenching, but also our kids believed and they built confidence. And confidence is a powerful thing, belief is a powerful thing. And we had pointed to this game for a long period of time, and our kids were ready to go. We talked about inches. You know, inches make the champion. Inches make the difference. And you could hear all our kids on the sideline yelling inches. You know, and some people may think it's corny when we handed out those orange inch sticks at the end, I believe, of Tuesday or Wednesday's practice, but our kids believed in it. And we were fighting for that inch today, and we found that inch. And, you know, it's a big game because we won, and it's all about winning. But I do think we took a major step forward. Now, you know, will this have any indication down the road? No, it's what we do with it.
Was North kind of high pointing those balls an example of the inches you're talking about?
Absolutely, and we've worked, Coach Z has worked exceptionally hard on that part of our game with all of our wideouts. You know, we call it back foot and going up and catching the ball at its highest point. It's the equivalent, you know, of going up and grabbing a rebound. And he came down with the ball, and players make plays to win games, and we found a way to make some plays to win a football game.
Coach, the pass rush has been one of the most improved elements of the defense, and they got after Shaw today. Can you just talk about the impact that they had and keeping them kind of
Yeah, we got to learn how to leverage the ball now with our points on the quarterback, but it's all a mentality. You know, rushing the passer is a mentality. You know, and Steve Stripling's the best of the best, and our kids have worked exceptionally hard on it. And you know, everything is about 2.7 seconds from snap to finish running into an 11-yard arc. So your thought process has to be planned out immediately. Your counter game, we worked exceptionally hard. And I thought, you know, again, Marlon Walls really stepped up. Corey Vereen gave us a presence out there. Corey Miller, all of them. You know, even Dan McCullers, you know, on the inside. And so those guys are getting better.
Did you feel like you guys were able to keep them off schedule as far as down in distance?
Yes.
A little bit because of that?
Yes, absolutely. You know, I thought we came off the ball. I thought we played with a physicality that we need to. Obviously, we have to continue to improve, but you know, we talk about being relentless in everything that we do in our program, whether it's in academics, whether it's in recruiting, whether it's on the field or in our community. And I thought our kids had a relentless approach, and hopefully what you see is you see kids that believe in each other. You know, our heads were up. When things went wrong, they were still up, and everyone believed we were going to win that football game, and that's powerful.
Coach, at the end, was Rajon available, or was he hurt? And kind of what was getting Marlon back today?
Well, first of all, having Marlon back was a big spark. I think you saw that. He gained some tough yards for us, and you know, we call them ball yards after initial contact. And Rajon could have been in there, but we knew we needed some tough yards down there, and you know, we feel confident in both of them, but Marlon just happened to be in there.
I think Clowney had maybe 3 TFLs in the first 9 plays. He was
scrimmage, did y'all have to make any adjustments on him? That looked about as active as he's been all year.
No, he's a great player. You know, Clowney's going to get his plays. You know, and he played exceptionally well. He was disruptive, but you know, that's one of those things where he's going to get his plays, snap and clear, just keep playing. And I thought in this game, if there's one thing that I wasn't pleased with, is too many negative yardage football plays, especially in the run game. And too many pre-snap penalties. We can't do that. So those are things, obviously, areas that we have to continue to improve. And you know, that's part of playing winning football. We can't. My pet peeve, I hate pre-snap penalties, and our players understand that. We had too many of them. Too many minus yardage plays when we ran the football, but also they're a pretty good defensive front.
What did Rayjon have to say about that forward pass after the ball was handed to him? Anything?
Didn't say a word.
That wasn't like a call play or anything.
Actually, it was a middle screen that was tight end.
Coach, you've done a lot to embrace the Big Orange spirit since you've been here. How about your version of Rocky Top? When's that coming out?
Well, I sang it with the band. I sang it in the locker room. That's the greatest song in the world. And it's a pride of who we are. And again, we couldn't have done this today without everyone associated with this game. Our fans, our student body who stayed, our band, you know, our administration, everything. And this is a great home field advantage. And it's a special place.
What's the players' reaction to seeing all the former balls here?
Powerful. You know, that's the other thing, and thank you for bringing that up, is, you know, you welcome back 20 Letterman, you know, 20 balls, or 200 balls for life. And we had a reception last night, and our former players have been outstanding. And that speaks of commitment in the program. You know, we talk about a family, and once a Vol, always a Vol, involved for life. And Antone Davis did a tremendous job. And so that speaks volumes about our tradition and our togetherness when our former players come back.
Have you done anything like that at any of your other spots, Coach? Have you had a weekend fun like this?
Not like this. You know, it's pretty special. You know, I get goosebumps when I see Jamal and Al and a lot of those guys.
Which I guess back to Marlon Walls, I know that he hadn't had a bunch of sackler experience, had some injuries and things. I know he kind of changed his body over the offseason. When did he start looking like a guy who could, you know, maybe get you into the sacks?
You know what, Marlon's been playing with a very high level of consistency really all year. And when you get sacks, they're usually team sacks. You know, is that, you know, it may be somebody pushes the pocket, you know, in second, third effort plays. And so Marlon's been one of those individuals who just continues to grind. You know, he works every day, and he gave tremendous effort today.
Which if you see come north to make those kind of big plays in practice.
Yes, especially early in training camp. And, you know, Marquez is a very explosive young man, and it was great to see him go up and make those plays. And I thought Cam Sutton, you know, there's another true freshman that I thought played exceptionally well. They tried challenging him. You know, he had another high point, you know, interception, and that was great to see as well.
Coach, you using the spy quite a bit on Shaw.
I'm sorry?
Were you using the spy?
Yeah, but you know, it's difficult because everyone, like I told Coach Jansen, is you can come in here and say we spied the guy all day, but if you have a defensive lineman on him, spy doesn't really mean anything. You know, it still comes down to matchups. You know, so we tried to do different things. You know, we tried to bring pressure, a lot of internal pressure, to try to keep him in the pocket and condense the pocket. And like I said, I have a tremendous amount of respect for him. I think he's a great football player.
Coach, did you guys talk much about Shaw not having thrown an interception?
No. That's what you guys talk
was it
about.
significantly, I was just wondering, was it significant at all for the defense to turn him over like that?
I'll be honest with you, I didn't even think of that. You know, we just know the defense's job is to get the ball back. You're attacking the ball in every single snap, and that's the way we're going to play defense here. And you know, I thought that play of the ball in the air with Cam Sutton was a great play.
With Dan McCullers,
Last one.
yeah, with Dan McCullers, did he have one of his better games today, forcing things in the pocket?
I thought Dan was a lot more active in his pass rush, you know, and so it was great to see. We got a great, you know, some great internal pushes with the pocket, and we challenged him, and he did a great job. Thank you.